Hey guys, this is Thunderbanks. Today I'm going to be doing my episode reviews of the past 3 Steven Universe episodes. So, let's get started. Any Steven Universe is the property of Rebecca Sugar, the Steven Universe writers, Cartoon Network, and all other respective owners unknown to me at this time. Now, in the video that I sent out a few days ago was to announce my reviewing of the 3 Steven Universe episodes, The New Crystal Gems, Storm in the Room, and Rocknaldo. So, I'm going to, and they're all going to be in this one convenient video. First up is The New Crystal Gems. So, Steven and the Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl come back from space with Greg from the human zoo. Connie fills him in. I felt that this episode was a great way to show another perspective of what happens when the Steven and the Gems are on a mission and I like the way Connie it was like through Connie's eyes, her flashback. It was also a great way to show that when you try and fill someone else's shoes and try to act as they do, things do not work out at all. I thought Connie, when she started acting like herself instead of trying to act like Steven, basically did what Steven would do, like call them out on their petty crap. Connie is the younger than Lapis and Peridot. We don't know how Peridot is, but if she's over a few thousand years old, Lapis is over 5,000. It's interesting to see Connie to be acting like the adult, whereas they're acting like a few thousand-year-old children. But then, yeah. But it was really interesting to see what kind of stuff happens while Steven and the Gems are on a mission without Connie or Lapis or Peridot. It was a long time in coming. The next one, Storm in the Room review. This was the most emotional episode to date, I believe. So Steven, while the Gems and Greg go out and do that, Connie finally gets picked up by her mother. That leaves Steven to get his dinner and then he takes a look at Rose's portrait above the door, and you could tell he's seriously thinking about her, because prior to him finding out that she shattered the pink diamond, she was glorified. Her praises were sung, and then he finds out that Rose Quartz shattered a gem, which is probably why she didn't want to use the breaking point, or didn't want Bismuth to use the breaking point. Which is, if I go back to a theory video I did, that Rose Quartz used the breaking point, and it kept it hidden, except that Garnet and Pearl knew this. When Amethyst didn't really. I think Amethyst had a look of surprise too, but anyways. When Steven goes into his mother's room and interacts with her spirit, per se, to start with, it seems like she's doing stuff with him that he wants the room to do for him. Then when his emotions conflict with each other, the room kind of gets dark. And Rose's, but then Rose speaks like, I don't know if it was like the room doing it, so making making its representation of Rose speak way that it thought Stephen wanted it to speak. But if we think about it, Rose and Stephen are the same, and it seems that there's an association with Lion between Rose and Lion. So who's to say that there isn't an association between Rose and the room? She brings up the video that she left in Lion's mane. But when Stephen confronts her about what he found out about Pink Diamond, it seemed like Rose like took over and then told him, "Did you really think that I didn't mean what I said in that video that I left for you?" It was really interesting to see that, I think. But like I said, Storm in the Room was the most emotional point in this series so far. At least that's how I feel. So that's that. The last and final review. Rocknaldo. So Steven is walking around. Each city seems to be at peace. And then he sees Ronaldo. He sees and hears Ronaldo handing out pamphlets unsuccessfully, trying to get people to read it. And Steven like takes one and reads it like, "What the heck is this?" Like he wasn't upset that Ronaldo like wrote this stuff. It was like wrote a pamphlet. It was more like Steven was upset because Ronaldo didn't really have all the facts. Ronaldo didn't know the gems like Steven himself, no more Connie. So, in order to fix this, Ronaldo wants to like basically puts a hold on all his social media stuff, like on his blog, and wants to live with the crystal gems to get a better understanding of them, like wants to become them, one of them. And then he loses heart when he's not allowed to go on a mission. Then he just everything just starts going downhill. He starts acting like a rude guy, and well, he starts having the mentality that he knows a lot more about being a crystal gem than Steven does, or Connie. And then Ronaldo takes it too far, like, and tries at a certain point, like tells Steven, "You need to leave and think about things." And Steven comes to a realization, like, "Wait a minute, I am a crystal gem." Then he has out with Ronaldo, like saying, "This is not how a crystal gem would act. We are about love. What you are showing is not love." It's basically what he's saying. I know you all saw that. I saw it. But, of course, Ronaldo passes out because he's human. Despite what he starts believing. He passes out after staying up a week. That's if my understanding of the human body, health-wise, is correct. The human body can't really go that long without sleep or rest. But after a while, Ronaldo realizes Steven's right. I have been acting like a jerk. So, in his new pamphlet, he writes about how crystal gems, well, they are physically different, or not physically different. Like, they do come from the world, but they do feel. Like, they're trying to help, like, his fellow humans understand the crystal gems a bit better. So, and that's his way of helping out the cause. Like, Steven has his, Connie has hers. She wants to help. She doesn't want to be defenseless. And Ronaldo's kind of like the info guy, like, information guy. He collects all this he's the information collector. And so he tries to put it out there, like, make it known to the fellow humans to say, hey, here's what crystal gems are like. Probably in this pamphlet, they're not so different from us. It's kind of a speculation now about what the pamphlet said, but good things about the crystal gems, like, that he realized, like, but I'm going to end this review video now because I don't want it to be too long. I'm sorry it wasn't as good a review as any other YouTube video makers. I'm used to theory videos, I'm used to singing, but yeah. But that's my take on the past 3 Steven Universe episodes. I'm sorry that it's been so late getting them out. I recently got a new job. I've been busy. I work 2 in the afternoon till 11 at night. And I don't really have that much free time anymore. So, but here's how I saw the episodes. Here's how I perceive them. If there's anything I missed or overlooked, please comment. Say something in the comment section below. Please tell your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Probably to do a theory or a review of this upcoming Steven Universe episode. Until then, this is Thunderbanks, signing off.